Welcome to the show, Mr. Father-Son vibe. ListoCorps, yeah, we're keeping it alive. Talking movies, board games, video game grind. Two minds combined, sharp wit intertwined. ListoCorps, where the convo's a feast. From the classics to the new, we're the beauty and the beast. Grab a seat, hit play, let the banter increase. Father and son, we unleash the unleashed. Corpse got the wisdom, the dad jokes galore. Only still bringing heat, young blood never a bore. Controllers and hand dice hitting the floor. Breaking down the lore, always coming back for more. From the screen to the table, we dissect and explore. Hidden gems and blockbusters, legends and the lore. Press start, roll the dice, open up the next door. Father-son duo, never hear you yell and snore. Corpse got the deep cuts, Listo keeps it fresh. Opinions fly sharp like a cinematic sketch. Talking plot twist, Easter eggs, what to digest. A podcast, the quest, every topic gets addressed. ListoCorps, where the convo's a feast. From the classics to the new, we're the beauty and the beast. Grab a seat, hit play, let the banter increase. Father and son, we unleash the unleashed.
Break over. You ready to talk about a movie, Listo?
Yeah?
You remember which movie we were talking about?
No.
That was quite the break, wasn't it? This episode is our Jurassic World, that's right. Jurassic World and Jurassic World Evolution 2 for PS4. Jurassic World is, how many Jurassic Park and World movies are there?
I'm gonna go 4?
Way more than that.
Like 300?
No. How many Jurassic Park movies are there? So there's the 3 original plus Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. The heck is Battle at Big Rock? That is not Jurassic
I guess there's
World.
8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this new one is 7. Battle at Big Rock is not a Jurassic World movie. What the heck is that? A family on a camping trip to Big Rock National Park take part in the first major confrontation between dinosaurs and humans. I've never heard of that movie. Weird. Alright, Jurassic World Rebirth. They're kind of redoing the Jurassic World thing, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you think of this movie?
Depends what we're talking about.
Well, what's the good and what's the bad?
The bad was the end. Well, no, the end was fun.
When they finally went against the mutant dinosaur thing?
Yeah. And he shot his flare and he was coming because he killed it.
Oh, yeah. We thought our favorite character... Well, I mean, we're into spoilers already. Just so you know, this movie's going to get spoiled in this here review.
Just saying.
Yeah, we basically, our favorite character we thought was going to die. And I think it would have been better if they would have killed him.
No, we're not.
Because, like, nobody important died. Actually, literally, at the beginning, when all the people went there together, I called who was going to live. And I was right, except for that guy. I thought he was going to die. And they fake killed him at the end.
He was my favorite.
He was the best character. But I think that would have gave the movie some meat. If they would have actually had the balls to kill a character that you cared about instead of all just the side characters. The Jurassic World Rebirth. A new era is born. 5 years after the events of Jurassic World Dominion, covert operations expert Zora Bennett is contracted to lead a skilled team on a top secret mission to secure genetic material from the world's 3 most massive dinosaurs. When Zora's operation intersects with a civilian family whose boating expedition was capsized, they all find themselves stranded on an island where they come face to face with a sinister, shocking discovery that's been hidden from the world for decades. And what was the discovery?
What was the discovery?
I think it was that they were doing genetic modifications to dinosaurs. So they were creating new breeds of dinosaurs on that island, right? That's what that T-Rex thing with like the weird rounded snout.
Yeah, this movie was so modded.
It's directed by Gareth Edwards, who also made Godzilla 2014, Star Wars Rogue One, which some people say that's one of their favorite newer Star Wars. I'd say it's all right. He also made The Creator and Monsters, which I'm not familiar with either of those two.
And
Gareth Edwards. When I hear that name, I think I have like a positive connotation attached to it, but I don't know why. I think maybe just because when the Godzilla movie came out, there was so much hype for it, and then it just turned out to be all right. But Jurassic World Rebirth, yeah, I thought it was a fine movie. It's a popcorn dinosaur movie. I really don't think any of the Jurassic Parks or worlds have really been great since the first one. The first one is an all-time classic banger of a film, one of the best films of all time.
the clutch had to be when the girl was under the boat and she clutched up and saved herself.
Another fake death, eh? If they would have killed a child.
That would have been so rank.
I like when movies kill off characters that you care about. I feel like that gives the movie some teeth. It gives it balls, kind of, right?
More teeth.
More teeth. Yeah, I guess maybe that was in my head. Yeah, do we want to get into the plot of this movie? Do you have any first thoughts that you want to say about it besides that, or should we just kind of get into it here?
The movie is fine.
It's fun, right? It's a dinosaur movie.
My favorite is the first.
People running from dinosaurs. You get to see all kinds of cool dinosaurs. You get what you kind of expect at this point.
My favorite was the first ever Jurassic Park movie.
That one is by far the best one.
Yeah,
right?
So good.
Okay, let's get into this. Jurassic World Reborn. 17 years ago is when the movie starts. It starts in kind of a scientist lab. And a guy's running through a door and he drops his Snickers bar wrapper and it gets sucked into the door and causes a full-on containment error failure in the whole entire facility because a Snickers wrapper got sucked into the door. And it completely shut down, like destroyed the whole entire plant.
That's literally why you don't litter. Then you get eaten by a dinosaur.
That's the message. This movie has a message. Do not litter.
And you litter, you get eaten by a dinosaur in your dreams.
The dinosaurs will escape, and you'll be eaten, just like a Snickers bar.
Yeah, there'll be one that's never been escaped. The one that's never be extinct. It just comes to your house, breaks it down, and eats you.
Yeah, for littering.
And then walks away.
Yeah, PSA announcement. And then, sure enough, that's the guy that gets eaten too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, they end up shutting down the whole place and they lock him behind the door. Kind of classic
yeah,
scene.
Yeah, because that girl was like, yeah, I'm not letting you in. There's a giant dinosaur behind you.
Right behind you.
You dropped the Snickers bar.
It's all your fault. Yeah.
I want you to die. You littered.
Yeah, you just needed that Snickers bar. Then we go to like 30 years later.
Yeah.
And there's dinosaurs everywhere now. Like in the city, there's just dinosaurs walking around. Like dinosaurs are just wild animals now. They do have kind of zoos and stuff for them where you can see the more dangerous ones. Like they have like Stegosaurus walking around like major cities and stuff like that. But people are losing interest. They're just like common now. Dinosaurs are just everywhere, so they're not really like the more dangerous dinosaurs in I think the southern equator, I think they said it was. And it's a no-go zone. You're not allowed to go in that area. It's dangerous. It's off limits. There's a pharmaceutical company that wants to travel to the no-go zone to study the Dianginosaurus.
Like the long necks. And I thought it was like this.
You know what? I think that was just a spell check in my notes. I think that it was just supposed to be dinosaurs. Study the dinosaurs and have a possible breakthrough in heart disease research because dinosaurs are massive bodies and massive hearts and massive heart failure. If they can study the dinosaur hearts or what makes them so strong and able to move these huge hulking dinosaurs, maybe they can find ways to strengthen human hearts and create medicine for people with weak hearts. I know you've always been curious with when we're watching wrestling and stuff like that, and you're like, what happened to that wrestler? And we look up how they died, and almost like 90% of wrestlers die from heart failure. Heart attacks. So that's what they're kind of researching. Like, it's common, right?
Hulk Hogan died to old age, am I right?
I think he had heart failure. But he was over 70, but yeah. That was
over like 80.
Another heart attack.
Like 75.
So it's a one of the leading causes of death in America, especially. And so they're going to create this. They're going to try and create a medicine or a cure for heart disease.
They should bring dinosaurs back to life. Like, they should somehow, like, make a way to build their own real-life dinosaur.
Yeah, because that works out every time in Jurassic Park movies, right? That's always been a good idea. Bring back dinosaurs, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
It will be fun if they bring back dinosaurs.
Yeah, just like every Jurassic Park movie.
You could just ride them.
Yeah. Nothing, what could possibly go wrong, right? So the crew that they get is they got the pharmaceutical guy that works for the company. He recruits Scarlett Johansson, who's ex-army, and a dinosaur specialist, research scientist dude.
That they were all just bullying.
That they kind of just teased the whole time.
Because of his, like, he was weird.
She ends up recruiting 3 or 4 more
And
of
she ended up
her army
saving-
buddies. There's, who do we got? A cook, money man, scientist.
Skibbity Sigma. Okay.
Okay, and so now we meet all those characters. They're going off to this no-go zone on the pharmaceuticals budget.
Yeah.
Then we cut to a family sailing through the ocean.
Yeah.
It's a dad, his 2 daughters, and his oldest daughter's boyfriend, who is a lazy, useless bugger.
I wouldn't say he's useless, but
Well, he
he's
starts
lazy.
out that way for sure.
Yeah.
He's lazy. The dad says it's his turn to ride the boat, and he refuses. He's like, oh, no, I'm going back to sleep, or whatever. Like, not really. You know, you should maybe be trying to make a better impression on the father of the girl you're dating.
Yeah.
He's kind of a bum.
At the beginning.
And then a huge, massive whale-type dinosaur tips their boat over.
No, it doesn't tip it over.
Yeah, it tips it over.
Oh, yeah, it tips it over. And then they find the other group that's sailing, like the girl and their army buds.
Yeah.
And they hop on their boat. And yeah.
Yeah, the dinosaur that tips them over is one of the large dinosaurs one of the first dinosaurs that this group, Scarlett Johansson's group, is trying to track and get a blood sample from to test for the medication that they're trying to work on. So they hear a mayday from the boat, and the pharmaceutical guy does not want to go pick them up, but that's kind of the code of the sea.
Yeah.
If you hear a mayday, you have to go help people. That's just like if your boat broke down in the middle of the ocean and you put out a mayday, you'd want someone to come help you, so you go help someone else. That's kind of I think it actually might be the law too. I don't know.
And then the dinosaur hits their boat, and the girl goes flying off of it. The oldest daughter, goes flying off the boat.
How does she go flying off the boat though?
Oh, so she was getting, like
she went to go
call for help.
But they're not supposed to be in that area.
Yeah, so the guy was like, don't call.
The pharmaceutical guy
was like, don't call. And she kind of got like bumped, and she was going onto the edge, and he decided not to help her.
Yeah, he watched her go overboard.
And then finally her boyfriend jumps in and goes out to save her. And then the dad's like, we're jumping! And grabs the younger daughter and just jumps off.
Yeah. So that was the first redeeming
push
quality we saw of that lazy boyfriend, is as soon as his girlfriend went over the boat, he dove in after her, right? Yeah. So that right away you're kind of like, okay, like, this guy's not so bad. They start off by like, oh, this guy's a loser. And then right away he does something heroic.
Yeah. If the boat would just tip over, I would try to start climbing on top of it.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. I would just grab on top of it.
But those other dinosaurs showed up too.
Yeah.
They looked like T-Rexes with fins on their back.
And one was
there was 3 of them.
Stegosaurus.
Spinosaurus, they called them. Yeah. And they pulls one of the guys off the boat. So now we got one guy's dead already. I think it was the cook. His name, whoever's Bobby was. Mm-hmm. He got pulled off. And
then when they get there, one of the guys just There's a dinosaur comes, he's just like, oh, nothing's gonna happen to me. And his legs are just in the water. Once they got to shore, and his legs were just in the water. And all of a sudden, like that stegosaurus thing just comes, jumps on top of him and takes him
Just
away.
pulls him back out to sea. So
Karma.
two deaths before they even reach land.
And that's such karma.
There was a cool line that someone says around this time that I wrote down, and it was in regards to how, humans need to outlive dinosaurs, or dinosaurs. They brought them back, and now they're gonna take out the humans or whatever. And the guy, he says that of all the species that have lived on Earth, 99.9% of them are extinct, which is kind of a crazy stat to me. Like, more animals have lived and died than are currently alive right now. So it's kind of talking about how, like, if humans could possibly go extinct in the future, just like every other animal that's ever lived before us, just kind of makes everything seem so small and insignificant.
More sense.
In the history of things, it's kind of, I don't know, that was just a crazy quote that made me kind of think a little bit. So the two groups get to land at the same time, but in different areas. You got the family is kind of swam into a cave, and then the boat crash landed on a beach somewhere. So they're split up right off the back. The boyfriend goes off to take a leak in the bushes, and you can see a bunch of raptors sneaking up on him from behind.
And then these, like, I don't know what they were.
It's a pterodactyl type flying
Creature just comes over there and just grabs them.
rips down from the sky out of nowhere and just attacks these raptors and takes them out quite easily.
Mm-hmm.
And then they meet that little tiny dinosaur too at this time too, that the little girl,
Yeah.
it's like a little baby dinosaur that she kind of carries around in her backpack
And
for,
she brought it.
for
And
the-
he kind of saved her at one point.
for the rest
When
of
the
the
one, like, later on, we won't spoil it, but they went somewhere. And I won't want to spoil it,
You
but
can bring it up in a bit, and then you can say that was the part you were talking about.
yeah.
So after that, we go back to the group, the expedition group, and they're walking through the tall grass, and they come across all of a sudden a bunch of long necks, like brontosaurus. They weren't brontosaurus, but they were similar to that. All just start standing up out of the long grass that probably would have been impossible for them to actually be hiding in.
Probably.
Because they're so massive, but they come out of nowhere. They all stand up and start smooching each other. And they get their sample. How did they get their samples from the dinosaurs?
So they shot like this thing, and so blood would come up it or something like that. And as soon as it got up to the blood, a parachute would spit it out, and it would like come out and it would float down in a parachute.
Yeah, it was like a dart gun with a syringe on it
Mm-hmm.
that would automatically fill up, and then it would eject itself and parachute down. That's right. So they wanted 3 samples from the 3 biggest dinosaurs on this island. So they got the one in the water, the Monosaurus or Monitor, and then they got these long necks, and now there's one more to go. And
It's that pterodactyl thing.
Oh, it's a flying one. That's right.
It's that flying thing that scooped up those
You're right.
raptors.
Yep. Go back to the family, and they find a boat that they want to take upriver because they're looking for like a town. The expedition group told them there was a town on this island, which they kind of lied about. So they're looking for this town, and they see like a bunch of pipes. So they're kind of following the pipes, knowing that it'll lead to the town eventually. And then they want to take the river. So they think that'll be the fastest way to get there. They see a boat, and it's on the other side of a body of water. The water's not too deep. It's like waist high or something. And so they send the oldest daughter across to go get the boat, and out of the tall grass,
A T-Rex.
a T-Rex stands, or it rolls out of the grass. It's sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
It just rolls over, and all of a sudden, so that was hiding in the tall grass too, apparently. It rolls over, and it's snoring.
Mm-hmm.
So she goes to get this boat.
That needs like a motor engine in it, and if she would do the motor engine, it would do that, and it would wake the T-Rex, so she couldn't use that.
But she finds an inflatable raft.
Yeah.
One of the ones where you just like pull a tab and it just self-inflates. So she kind of throws it in the water, and it inflates. And as soon as she goes to get in it, she looks over, and the T-Rex is looking right at her. It's awake now. They hop in the boat and start going, and the T-Rex is chasing them down this river and flips their boat over right as they get to like the rapids.
Mm-hmm.
So they all start floating down the rapids, and
They look around and they don't see the daughter.
the youngest daughter's missing, and she is underneath the flipped over boat, but we don't know that, or they don't know that. And the T-Rex keeps like diving under the water trying to snap at her. And they get to like a part in the river where the rocks are tall but come really close together. And they all squeeze through that. And the T-Rex can't get through and it just walks away. Even though it probably could have walked over around it quite easily. But I guess if a meal is that hard to catch, he'd rather just go search somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
And the girl's alive.
Mm-hmm.
We go back to the expedition group, and they are rappelling down a cliff to the nest of this flying bird that they're looking for. And of course, once they get to the nest and it's full of eggs, Mama shows up.
Mm-hmm.
The cook, I guess, the guy that died, or Bobby, the guy that died earlier, he was one of the army dudes. He wasn't the cook. The cook now gets eaten by this
Ginormous thing.
bird. Do you remember the death? Do you remember the bird eating him?
Yeah. No, he didn't die there. No, the cook never died there. Nope.
It says the cook is eaten alive. That's the note I have.
It's not. Nope. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
One guy gets eaten by the mama pterodactyl. It's not a pterodactyl. Pterodon, I think.
Mm-hmm.
He's eaten alive, and the scientist guy he falls off a cliff, hits a bunch of branches, and lands in the water.
No, he doesn't. The girl was trying to pull him up.
Yeah.
She was, and then the the bird thing just swooped in and chopped the thing, and he fell and hit a bunch of branches and somehow survived.
He survived. And then, all of a sudden, the other three people that are still alive, the Scarlett Johansson, the pharmaceutical guy, and her army buddy, they'll just come running down some stairs.
Yeah.
Like the ropes were completely useless.
Yeah.
There was no point in even. There was it's like an old, like these ruins from like an ancient civilization.
Yeah.
And they just come running down some stairs and find him on the shore. It's like, okay, the whole rappelling using ropes was
useless.
Useless.
Well, they kind of want to sneak up more.
Or maybe the stairs. No, because she was up top. Yeah, that was absolutely ridiculous. The whole stairs being there.
No, they grabbed onto the pterodactyl when it was flying, and they swooped in.
No, they took stairs. I clearly remember that being probably the lamest part of the movie.
Why would they do that?
Bless you. So now both the groups meet up at the abandoned facility from the beginning of the movie. The daughter, this is the first time that the daughter has seen the pharmaceutical guy since he watched her go overboard. So she calls him out basically in front of everybody, and he pulls out a gun that he found in a crashed helicopter earlier in the movie that he had been hiding from everyone. He's got a gun. Nobody else has a gun. And, yeah, they get in a bickering argument, and he handcuffs himself to the briefcase with the syringes with the blood samples in it. And they had arranged for a helicopter to come evacuate them if they had not returned in a specific amount of time. So they are going to hang out at this place and wait. Some flying raptor type things show up.
And then they're like near this little like gas station.
Yeah.
And the family runs in, and one girl runs in. No, the girl didn't run in. And then
There's kind of a scene like in the original Jurassic Park at the end when the two kids are in the kitchen and the raptors are chasing them around, and the raptor like runs into the reflection because he thinks it's the boy, but it's just the shiny steel thing or whatever. There's very similar scene. It's almost identical. It's probably a homage or a callback to the original Jurassic Park. But yeah, they definitely ripped off one of the most tense scenes from the original movie.
And then the girl like hides in the like vending machine.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't work.
Just like when the boy hid in the oven in the original.
Oh, you have the oven?
And so then they open up a ventilation shaft or the sewerage drain.
And then no, I want to tell you, this is the part that I was like, the dinosaur comes in, the little dinosaur comes in, and like as soon as that the raptor was just about to open the vending machine, the the little dinosaur just comes swooping in from over there and makes a noise, and then the raptor just chases it.
So he saves him there.
And then the girl comes out, and then the dinosaur just runs and jumps in the sewer.
Yeah.
And they close it.
They all go in the sewer. But one of the raptor things finds a way into the drainage tunnel as well. And goes in pursuit of them. They don't know that it's down there with them.
I don't think it caught any of them, though.
The helicopter shows up, and the scientist guy shoots a flare. And right as the helicopter kind of circles back, that mutant T-Rex thing
chomps
the helicopter out of the air. Their evacuation is now ruined.
And now that's just when they start running. They find this place and they're checking around. And that was the scientist place from like 20-something years ago.
Yeah, and that's where this weird... All these dinosaurs, like, you got flying raptors, you got T-Rexes with fins on their backs, you got all these mutant dinosaurs that they created these dinosaurs. These aren't real dinosaurs from back in the day. These are new creations that the scientists all came up with.
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson gets the gun from Scientist Man, heads off into the drainage tunnels, and shoots the dinosaur that's chasing the family.
Kind of a clutch move.
They go, oh, hey, there was a boat back there. We should go take that instead. Apparently they saw a boat that I don't remember them seeing, but they said there was one, so there must be. They got to race Money Man to the boat. They all show up at the same time as the D-Rex. That's what the mutant T-Rex is called. It's a D-Rex. And it bites the pharmaceutical guy and rips him in half.
And then
the moment we've been waiting for the whole movie. The character that you hate the most, he wanted to make this pharmaceutical drug and charge a ridiculous amount of money for it. And then the scientist guy that they hired, he keeps telling Scarlett Johansson the whole time, he's like, what if we give it away for free so everyone can have it and we'll save the whole world instead of this guy just saving people with money. And, that'd be the right thing to do, but then none of us get paid because they all got offered a ridiculous millions of dollars to go on this expedition. So they're kind of having this conversation the whole time. Pharmaceutical guy is clearly evil. He pushed the girl over the edge. He lied about it. He's been hiding a gun from them. He chained himself to the suitcase. He tried to race them to the evac, and he gets ripped in half by a D-Rex. You're waiting for this to happen the whole movie, and you kind of see it coming a mile away, but he got what he deserved. So.
And then they were just about to leave, and they knew that the D-Rex was going to catch him in the water easily.
Yep.
So the guy jumped off with the flare and ran out.
Scarlett Johansson's army buddy, whose name is Duncan, he sacrifices himself.
And goes over there and chucks the flare in his mouth. And the flare shoots out in the air and kills the D-Rex. And then they see the flare, and he's just swimming over to them.
You see another flare go off. Yeah, they all think he's dead, because I think they see from a distance the flare go out, and we see Duncan dive into the water, and they made it look like he died.
Yeah.
But we all know that if you don't actually see someone die,
they don't actually die.
They're probably not actually dead. So as they're taking off in the boat, And Duncan and Scarlett Johansson, we haven't explained it a lot during this review, but they really kind of hyped up their friendship the whole movie. So you really liked the Duncan character. He was the most likable character in the whole movie, right? He was the one that everyone's cheering for. And so they kind of they fake kill him off there, and you feel bad for him. You wanted to see him survive. And so when they're driving off in the boat and you see another flare go off, it's kind of like a hooray moment. You're happy. Duncan's alive. They got to circle back.
They didn't really circle back. They just stopped the boat and he swam.
They pick him up. Scarlett Johansson and the scientist dude
And the family.
Agree that they're going to give the samples out for free so that all different scientists can research it and come up with cures for heart disease and share it with the world at next to no cost, if possible.
And the family just gets home and they're really happy.
And they sail off into the sunset with dolphins, real life modern dinosaurs, swimming beside their boat, and that's how it ends.
Great movie.
Final thoughts.
Fun.
Fun? It's a fun popcorn movie. Dinosaurs are always cool. Lots of different types of dinosaurs in this, and they did the mutant dinosaurs, so they're different dinosaurs. They're hybrids. You're mixing up two different types of dinosaurs, so you get a lot of them, and they're pretty cool, I think.
My favorite probably dinosaur was the T-Rex swimming with the dolphin, or the flying raptor.
That one that came down and attacked the raptors, that thing was cool.
That was pretty cool, yeah. That was the thing that they show it, though.
Those T-Rexes with the fins on their back at the beginning are probably my favorite ones.
Yeah. I also like the, Stegosaurus thing in the middle. Yeah.
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 Ranking it in the Jurassic World movies, it's been a while since we've seen a bunch of them.
I saw one recently.
There haven't been any Jurassic Park or Jurassic World movies that I flat out didn't like. I think they're all fun.
This one was probably the worst.
It's right up. I think it's in the middle or whatever. They're all kind of the same thing to me. Dinosaurs.
Let's take a look at them and
people get trapped on a island with dinosaurs and have to escape.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, if you want to look back, we can bring them up again. Jurassic Park movies. So Jurassic Park is obviously way better than all the other ones. The Lost World, I remember just because
it was alright.
It was the first sequel that they ever made to it, and it was so everyone was looking forward to it. Jurassic Park 3, I remember the least.
It was not that good. Jurassic World was number 3 was not that good.
Jurassic Park 3. Jurassic World.
It was alright.
Again, alright. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I remember at the beginning of that one, they're escaping from the island and because of a volcano, and all the dinosaurs are dying on the edge as they all sail off, and it was really sad, which I think is pretty cool to get to add that kind of emotion into your movie. Actually make you feel something in these kind of mindless popcorn movies nowadays.
I was 2 when that movie came out.
Jurassic World Dominion is the one where they're selling the dinosaurs on the black market.
Yeah.
That's probably the worst one.
Yeah.
And so I'd say...
Gotta be this Jurassic World 2015.
2025?
2015.
Okay, yeah.
Or 1993.
93 is the best by far.
Yeah.
I'd say I like 97.
2001 is alright.
And then the first 2 Jurassic Worlds. So this one would maybe be 5th. The Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic World Dominion, and Jurassic World Rebirth, I'd say, are the 3 bottom. Would you agree with that?
Let me make my rankings.
Go ahead. Yep.
So number 1, Jurassic Park.
Yep.
Number 2, Jurassic World.
Okay.
Number 3, probably Jurassic World 2022.
Dominion? Okay.
Dominion was alright.
Yep.
Then I liked it, and then the Lost World. Sorry, Dominion and Lost World need to switch, and so does Jurassic World and Fallen and Dominion need to switch. And then I like Jurassic World. Jurassic 3. And then finally, to finish it off, we have Jurassic World Rebirth, and then the Battle at Big Rock's the worst. I don't even know what that
I
is.
don't even know what that is. We don't even need to work that in there. So mine would go Jurassic Park, The Lost World, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, Jurassic Park 3,
Yeah.
Jurassic World Rebirth, and then Jurassic World Dominion.
You don't like Jurassic World Dominion?
I like all these movies.
Rebirth sucked.
I like them all. I only love the first one,
Rebirth sucked.
and then the rest are all fun.
Rebirth sucked.
Rebirth
Sucked.
is it's your least one of your least
It
favorites.
sucked.
It sucked. Eh?
If I watch Battle at Big Rock, and I've never seen Battle at Big Rock, it's better than Rebirth.
Should we watch that movie?
We
Battle at Big Rock.
should.
So there's another dinosaur movie coming out later next month. No, later this month. Probably this week.
Yeah.
What the heck is it called?
Something.
Oh,
It's
what
called
the heck?
something.
It's based off those books.
Go look at the
New
movie.
dinosaur movie coming out. Primitive War. This movie looks sweet.
Primitive War looks
Do you want me to pause and we can watch the trailer and then we'll come back?
Yeah.
So what did you think of that?
Ah, looked way better.
Does that look like it's gonna be the best Jurassic World movie?
No. It's gonna be better than a couple. I'll put it at number 3 on my list as I'm looking at the trailer.
Yeah. I don't know. Vietnam War with dinosaurs.
The first one, and then what was the first one? Jurassic Park.
Yeah, that's number 1.
And then the next one is Jurassic World, number 1. And then definitely the new one
Yeah.
that's coming out. Not Rebirth. Rebirth sucked.
We'll see. I guess we'll see when it comes out. We'll definitely have an episode on that one. Next up, we are going to talk about the video game Jurassic World Evolution 2.
What'd you play it on?
PS4.
Oh, that was that game where you had to go there's the dinosaurs, go feed them, make sure they got the nice cage.
That's the one.
You had to feed them. It's the one that you had to go on VR and you had to pick up all the poop.
No, but we can talk about that game too after.
Maybe.
Welcome to the show, Mr. Father-Son vibe. ListoCorps, yeah, we're keeping it alive. Talking movies, board games, video game grind. Two minds combined, sharp wit intertwined. ListoCorps, where the convo's a feast. From the classics to the new, with the beauty and the beast. Grab a seat, hit play, let the banter increase. Father and son, we unleash the unleashed. Corpse got the wisdom, the dad jokes galore. Only still bringing heat, young blood never a bore. Controllers and hand dice hitting the floor. Breaking down the lore, always coming back for more. From the screen to the table, we dissect and explore. Hidden gems and blockbusters, legends and the lore. Press start, roll the dice, open up the next door. Father-son duel, never hear you yell and snore. Corpse got the deep cuts, Listo keeps it fresh. Opinions fly sharp like a cinematic sketch. Talking plot twist, Easter eggs, what to digest. A podcast, the quest, every topic gets addressed. ListoCorps, where the convo's a feast. From the classics to the new, with the beauty and the beast. Grab a seat, hit play, let the banter increase. Father and son, we unleash the unleashed.